Hey, what's up, badass? Back again in another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use virtual audio cables to kind of separate your audio tracks from your recording and kind of make things a little nice. So, as you can see here in my OBS, I have it where I have my microphone, desktop audio, Discord, and game audio all separated on different audio tracks. And they're kind of, lowered balance to things so I'm not being overcome by one or two different things. Alright? And I'm able to, even when I'm live streaming, I'm able to use this as a mixer, and then when I'm recording, I'm able to use this to make sure I'm live recording. And then later, if I actually am not able to get that right mix or something suddenly super loud, I'm able to change that at a later date. Alright, so first things first, you have to get the virtual audio cables. Alright, so I'll show you my virtual audio cables right here, where you have multiple packs you can get, where you have to get the main one you can get for free, which is just one, and then you can also get virtual cable A and B, and then C, D in different packs. So, so when you get virtual audio driver, all you have to do is you have to unpack it. So you extract it to a file, I'll unpack it for you, and you. I collected the. No, yeah. Here we go. Right, and you can do. I'm on a 64-bit computer, so I hit 64. I run as the administrator, and then when administrators, it'll do the installation thing. I restart my computer, and it'll be set up. All right. So basically, what you do for that is then it's the same for A and B and C and D. And I haven't used virtual audio or voice meter banana. I heard good things, but when I saw a tutorial on how life would be while using it for recording, it seemed very tedious to me because it had to be open at all times, and I didn't like that. So I just liked it where my audio set up where my computer turns on and I'm able to use headphones to to listen and all that. So anyways, now that you have that installed, well, if you want to get the files, you can go to the link in the description where you're able to download the files, and then also you can, if you would like to donate, you can donate. All right. So basically, once you have that installed, right, you're gonna need a couple things open. You're gonna go to the control panel, and you're going to click. It'll pop up like this. What you do is you click on large icons or small icons, and it'll show you every single thing. You need to click on sound. Alright, and this will pop up. That's all you need from there. And you can right click on your little thing in the bottom right corner. Alright. Right click on there, you go with sound settings. And that's how you get to this screen. Alright. So your output device can either be, for me it's cable B input, and I'll tell you why later. But then another thing you have to go to is you have to go to your advanced sound settings, which I'll tell you why you need to go here later as well. But basically, when you install this stuff for the main thing, after you install it, you restart your computer. Then it asks to start off with that. You go to recording, right? Now everything's gonna be playing on these different cables. So I have my game audio playing on cable B, and my Discord playing on cable D, and I have my device playing in Google Chrome, or audio comes from Google Chrome, playing in cable A, right? Now, what happens next is I have it set up where A through D are audio devices. Cable output, or cable 1, I like to call it. Cable 1 is going to be the device that will, it's kind of like the splitter where every cable A to D goes through the splitter. So I kind of said this is my main, I don't know why it's not showing it like this, but it's my main recording device. So you always want to go to A to D, how many cables you have. You right click on them, you go to listen tab. You make sure to listen to this device. You have it set up to the cable input 1. Alright, well, cable input. Alright, and you set that to cable A to D. So all these ones have it set up where I would listen, cable 2. If you don't want to do this, you can also have it set up where it's recording to your headphones. So for my case, it'd be my Corsair Void Elite wireless. Alright. And that's basically one of the steps to do. Can I have this set up so you have the different options, right? And then when you go to your recording settings, if you have your microphone, if you have your microphone, your input device, that's why my microphone is. So that's my input device, and then sound devices, I have it usually as a cable input, but some devices, or not devices, but some applications will, when you're monitoring, like Discord, Discord allows me to have it set up where I can just choose my output device, which I choose D for output cable D for Discord. And then you can also have it where some devices don't do that, right? So anyways, what would happen next is, right, but on devices that don't allow you to do that, then what you do is you manually clone over. So if I wanted Chrome or want OBS, I click where it's going to output the stuff. So cable B, for if you have a game open that doesn't allow you to output to cable B, or to automatically output to something, then you just manually come over here to your sound settings, manage sound devices, or no, I messed up. Advanced sound options, and then you can go down and you go to the cable that you want. So for mine, I always do that with cable B, but to save some time, I set cable B as my actual or my main output device, so I don't have to manually do that every time. All right, and then now that you have that all set up, what you're gonna do is you're going to open up OBS. You go to your settings. You're gonna go to output, and you're gonna go to recording, and you're gonna activate all these audio tracks, which you can do up to 6. And then make sure your recording format is MP4, because as far as I know, MP4 is the only one that allows you to have multiple different audio tracks that record the separated audio and doesn't automatically compress it. Because what it does is if it automatically compresses it, like your recording format is NKV or something else like that, and it has to be converted to work in your, it will not keep that audio file. It will basically have no audio, which is worse than it just compressing all the audio into like one layer in your editor. All right. So then you're gonna go down to audio, and you have to set up your audio cables devices. So what I did was for desktop audio is my input, A input, which was like Chrome or like different things my desktop would make. That's like I'm watching a video on YouTube, right? And then for mic 1 or mic extra audio 1, I just have a microphone, so it's what you're hearing me do right now. And then for audio 2, I put cable D for Discord, and then auxiliary tree is going to be cable B, which is going to be my game audio. And I also have room I have 2 more slots, which I can use C for something, like if you want to have Spotify or SoundCloud or something specific that you're listening to that you don't want to have audio, or you want to monitor the audio on, then you got that set up. I also have my monitoring device is my cable input 1. That's why I set that up as. Alright, so now I'm going to go down to my audio mixer. Right click on it, go to advanced audio properties. Alright. And I made sure to have it where all these audio tracks are on their separate track except for 1. Because if you're going to live stream, you have to have all audio tracks that you want recorded on audio 1. Like if you go over here and you see Discord, like if I have everything on a single track, which for my case, my multi-track, where everything's all congealed together, is track 6, right? I have only game audio, right? If you go over here to my output and streaming, my main audio track is 6, which it's default by 1, but at 1, but I made it be put at 6, right? So basically what that does now is where was I? Oh. Right. So that's if you want to live stream, but also have this when you're recording. Right. And basically I have where every single thing is on a different audio track. So desktop audio or cable A is on track 1. Cable 2 or track 2 is my mic audio. Track 3 is to my Discord or D cable. And then B is my game audio or track 4. Right. And what that does now, I'm able to officially come over here my audio mixer and have it all set up, right? And if you want to rename it, which is really good, it's also really good to log volume so you don't accidentally like misclick on things if you have the perfect audio level adjustment. All right. What you want to do is you want to right click on it, hit name. You want to name it something that's memorable, so like game audio and B, so I know it's the B virtual cable, and also I'm using my game audio for this by default. Same with Discord. All right, and that is that basically. Now to kind of show you what it looks like when you have your audio recorded at multiple audio tracks, real quick, then it kind of looks like this when you drag into your editor. You just drag it in, and I always ask you that question. Just load in, right? It always takes a second to build the peaks, which is nice because it'll. If I push play, it'll display audio, which or play audio back like fine, but it's building the visual peaks for you to be able to tell. All right. And what you're able to do is you just have as 2 of each track. So basically, you just go through and you delete stuff. So there's 1 of each. You can tell by looking at look at the lines, which there's not really much audio tracks. So I only have 1 audio track in this video. So I only have on 1 audio track in this. But in other projects, I would have multiple audio tracks, or I'd have different audio levels I'd have to take a look at, basically. Like as you can see in this video right here, I have multiple audio tracks from after the point of the intro to all the way over to for at least a good chunk of the video, because the video had it where there's multiple audio tracks being recorded. So yeah, where I'm able to have my audio, Discord game audio separated, and then I have different stuff like that able. All right. Just want to show you guys like that real quick so you guys kind of have an idea of what it's supposed to look like. And until next time, best, have a good one.